Hi there, it's Daniel from dxn.com. So today I'm going to talk about the misconceptions of the BMW Digital clusters, especially the aftermarket one. Okay, so in this video I will show you guys some customers and the users. They said that their fuel gauge is not working properly, like it kind of jump or something like this, and that miles is not showing properly, these miles, these one, the driving range one, and their oil temp gauge. They said when car is cold, it doesn't show the needle, it doesn't show the needle. So these things I will tell you today, explain you guys. So what's going on behind this cluster? Okay, number one, this is the aftermarket cluster, obviously not the BMW original one, not OEM one. Okay, so there will be some differences, obviously. So aftermarket and the original one. So other thing you need to like a kind of, how to say that, and you need to understand that these clusters are built on our test car. This is our test car. We designed this cluster, made this cluster in 2019. So from 2019, this is specifically the E60 one. Okay, so this is our test car, is built on this car, this E65 series. This is the 530i. So cut to the short, I will tell you that this fuel gauge reading on the digital cluster, it takes directly signals from your can, the can which is giving you signals from your fuel tank directly, not from the ECU. So it will give you a kind of, you can say so, live real-time values, live values of the fuel, like what's going on in your fuel tank. So for example, if you move your car, shake your car, that it will also a little bit jump, and also that what's going on in your fuel tank, it will show you here. So this is the your needle thing, and also the driving range, because this cluster kind of calculate by itself, like how much driving range you have, you can drive the car. Okay, even the original BMW clusters, that original BMW data, that is also not 100% spot on, like it will tell you each and every mile or each and every kilometer you can drive the car. Even the BMW say itself, never rely on these kind of numbers. These are approximate numbers. So your main important thing is this needle. Okay, when you see that this needle nearly the fuel is empty, right, just go to the gas station and then put the petrol or diesel. Okay, so as simple as that. So you no need to rely on each and every mile or each and every kilometer of this driving range, because this is obviously the approximate one, not the spot on one. But this thing is your spot on. Like if it shows here, it means you're low on fuel, so you need to drive the car to the gas station to put the fuel. Okay, this is a very simple thing. And also if your car fuel tank is not set up properly, you can also set the fuel tank by yourself as well. For example, if you have race car, your fuel tank is different than the original one, so you can adjust the fuel tank as well in the settings. In this video I will show you the settings where you can set the fuel tank. Okay, and as well as your oil temp gauge, if the car is below 50, this needle will not show, because your car is on a kind of cool mode. The car is cold. Okay, when the temperature rise up from the 50, for example now it's 69, so, right, so it's showing you the oil temp here on this place, the needle is showing. So if below 50, it will not show you the needle. That is normal, because in analog cluster there is no digital, this kind of, because there is physical needle. This is the digital, a kind of virtual needle, right? So after 50, it will appear, and it will show you that what kind of oil temp your gauge has. But you also have the real-time info. Your oil temp is showing here. See, this is the 71 degrees in oil temp, and the coolant temp as well, because obviously in the BMWs there is no coolant temp. This is also the extra feature you can get from this cluster, that you can see your coolant temp as well, that what is your coolant temp. As well as on the E series you can see the battery voltage, but the F series you can't see the battery voltage, because on F series we couldn't fetch the data for the battery voltage directly. But on E series there is a CAN communication directly giving to the battery voltage, so you can see battery voltage here as well on the E series cars. Okay, and other thing, like for example, I'm telling you about the fuel tank thing, that if your fuel tank is not okay, then you can go to the settings, system settings. Okay, then you go to the factory. The password will be 0 0 1 6 and 8. Press OK. Here you will see the main tank and the sub tank. So in E60 there are two tanks, like left tank and the right tank. Okay, so but in some cars there's only one fuel tank. For example, the F20 cars, some F20 cars, they have only the one main tank, there's no sub tank. So for the E60 these values are perfect for that your main tank 37 and your sub tank 37. So this is the perfect numbers, so it will give you approximately accurate that needle, so how much fuel you have. Okay, this one is your fuel tank. You can adjust manually as well. And also in some cars that you have that cruise control thing, that cruise control is not working. So on standstill, obviously cruise control will not show. You need to drive the car and then see if cruise control is working or not. If the cruise control is not working, then you need to ask your seller for the software update for the cruise control one. Okay, if they have, they will give you. So also the cruise control, number one thing, the fuel is okay, all temp is okay, and the cruise control is okay. And also, yeah, if you have the HUD, your car HUD, then you can go to the upgrade, this option. These are the protocols. The password is 4. First I will tell you this thing, first main thing. First you go to the version. This version you will tell your seller. Okay, for example, on this version, these numbers you need to tell them, because these will differentiate that which cluster you have. For example, this cluster is the E60 cluster, so it has that 1293, this version. This is that your machine number, your cluster number, hardware number. So according to this, they will tell you that you need to select which option. Don't randomly select the options. Okay, randomly selecting options will F this up. Okay, so this number send to your seller from where you bought our cluster. Okay, send to them this number, and then they will tell you the option. Then you can go to the upgrade. Password is 4 3 2 1. Press OK, and here you will see all the protocols. So for example, this is the 1 series, 3 series, and the 5 series, 7 series, X5, A60s, and the ACC active cruise control one. This is so these numbers, but these never ever select randomly. Okay, it will F everything. So only listen to your seller, who is giving you the cluster, who sold you the cluster. What kind of settings he will tell you that you need to set which type. So you will go there and set that type according to your software version. Okay, this is for your other issues, for the HUD issues in the miles and show and the your fault reset and everything. But this fault reset, never ever do by yourself. Okay, always, if the seller told you to do, then you do. If he doesn't tell you, then don't do this one. Okay, and yeah, this is this thing, and hope this video will be helpful, and as well as told you that misconceptions the customers, the people having. So those consumption, I hope that will be sorted out. So enjoy this cluster, and please like, share, subscribe, and follow us on our YouTube. And now we also made our TikTok account, the factory account, so all our factory processes and everything you can see in the videos, like how we 3D design from scratch, how we develop, how we build the clusters. So that's it, and see you in next video with some other information. And you can just like, subscribe, and follow our account, and as well as go to our TikTok account to see. And then that's it. So thank you for watching. Bye bye guys.